It is thrilling Thursday. I have some sparkly birds on my shirt, so I thought I'd make a bird for my head too that matches blue. Thought I'd wear some more sparkles so I get ready for Feel Good Friday. So excited. Alright, so we have 2 chapters left of Jigsaw Jones, The Case of the Golden King. We're definitely read at least one today. Chapter 10, The Pieces Come Together. Remember that Mila, she's very smart. She knew she's missing something. We raced our bikes to Reginald's house after school. On the way, Mila sang, "Who's afraid of the big bad attic? The big bad attic, the big bad attic. Who's afraid of the big bad attic? Not Jigsaw or me." Typical Mila, always changing the words around. Happily, she sang better than the 3 little pigs. Yeesh. Hildy and Reginald were waiting at the front door. We explained everything. There was a top hat in the old trunk, Mila said. If you remember, Topper was a name on the birthday list. The name with the fake birthday. I think it's another clue telling us where to look. Reginald pushed his glasses back with his right pinky. Are you suggesting that great Uncle Rathgate wanted us to find a hat? Not the hat, I corrected, but what may be hidden inside the hat. Oh, like Abraham Lincoln, Hildy gushed. He used to hide papers in his hat. I eyed her suspiciously. Hildy added with a shrug, "It was in the biography I read the other day." "Can we borrow your flashlight, Mila?" asked Reginald. We followed Reginald into the kitchen. He poked around in a cabinet for a while, moving things around and muttering to himself. There they are. "That's strange," Reginald stated. "The flashlight is always right here in case the lights go out. Mother's very strict about that." "I know where it is," I spoke up. "I saw a flashlight in Hildy's bedroom the other night. It was on your dresser." "Oh, yes, you're right," Hildy admitted. "I was, fooling around with it the other day." I didn't say what I was thinking, but I was thinking plenty. Back in the attic, the trunk was right where we left it. While Mila, Hildy, and Reginald looked inside, I wandered over to where the trunk used to be. "Jigsaw, don't you want to see me?" Mila called after me. "In a second," I said. "First, I want to check something." It was just as I thought. There was a neat rectangle where the trunk used to be. The floor was smooth and clean, without a speck of dust. Yet all around the outline of the trunk, there was a thick layer of dust. Even the tarp had loosely covered the area around the trunk for years and years, supposedly. Now all the pieces were coming together. A picture was forming. Just then Reginald let out a shout. "I can't believe my eyes," he yelped. "It's a miracle." Let's see, this is getting exciting. Chapter 11. Oh, we have to finish the book today. We will finish it. A real friend. "I've been looking for this for months," he exclaimed. "What is it?" Mila asked. "A postage stamp," Reginald said, his voice brimming with excitement. "A very rare, very hard to find postage stamp. It was tucked inside the hat, just like you said, Jigsaw." I watched him, scratching my head. Reginald must have noticed the expression on my face. "I've got quite a magnificent stamp collection," he offered. "You see, I'm a person who collects postage stamps." He held the stamp tenderly in his fingertips. "It appears to be in excellent condition." "Why is one lousy stamp a big deal?" I wondered. "It was printed in a series," Reginald told us. "I had every one except for this. It hasn't been easy to track down." Reginald kept on shaking his head in wonder. "It's simply astonishing to find it here," he declared. "How could great Uncle Rathgate have known? What an amazing, amazing coincidence. Isn't it, Hildy?" Hildy nodded happily, glad to see the smile bursting across her brother's face. It was true. All the coldness and crusty manners had vanished. Reginald Pinkerton Armitage III was like a new person, laughing, smiling, bouncing on the tips of his toes. Mila sneezed. "Let's get out of this dusty attic," she complained. I made sure to be the last one to leave. When no one was looking, I tossed my hat on the attic floor, then shut the hatch behind me. Downstairs, I clapped my hands together. Well, that wraps up this case, I said. Reginald thanked us a dozen times. You have no idea what this stamp means to me, he exclaimed. Jones, you've made me so happy. I scratched my hair. Oh, rats, my hat, I groaned. I must have dropped it in the attic. Reginald, would you mind getting it for me? Sure thing, Jones, Reginald stated. It's the least I could do. With Reginald gone, I turned to Hildy. I won't tell him, I said, but your great-uncle Rathgate didn't have anything to do with that stamp. I know you're the one behind this. Hildy denied it at first, but I waved her protests away. You were there when Reginald found the key, I said. I'm guessing that it wasn't an accident because you placed it there. Hildy grinned slightly. And it was your idea to hire me, I continued. Then there was a secret staircase that led from your closet into the attic. I bet you've known about it for a while. The flashlight in your room gave it away. There they are, chatting away with her. These are two smart ones. Hildy didn't bother denying it. Then there was a tarp that covered the chest, I added. It would have been there for years. There wouldn't have been any dust under it, but there was. That means you put the tarp on recently, probably just to make the mystery more difficult. More fun, Hildy corrected. I made it more fun for Reginald and for you. True, I agreed. And the stamp, Mila added. Only you could have known which stamp would have made Reginald so happy. Hildy gave a sly grin. He is happy, isn't he? She glanced toward the stairs. We heard footsteps coming closer. He's been so lonely since we moved here, she confided. I worry about my little brother. Me, I don't have trouble making friends. But it's hard on Reginald. He's like a grown-up trapped in a boy's body. Most kids don't understand him. Mila smiled. So you wanted to help him make new friends. Wow, what a great sister. What a great friend, I remarked. Here's your hat, Jones, Reginald shouted, tossing it across the room. Nice throw, I commented, catching the hat with one hand. My brother pulled up in the car. He tooted the horn softly. We turned to leave. I stopped at the doorway. Say, Reggie, you play ball? Reginald frowned. I'm afraid I'm not very good. That's okay. Neither am I lied. Maybe I'll call you sometime. We could get a few kids together for a game. What do you say? Reginald blinked a few times. He smiled again. I'd love to play baseball. Thanks. We left, with Hildy and Reginald waving to us from the front door. I saw that Hildy's arm was wrapped around her brother's shoulder. She hugged him tightly. He's not so bad after all, I said to Mila. I mean, once you get to know him. I like Reginald. I think he's a nice kid. Mila agreed. Who knows? Maybe he'll make a few friends at the ball game. I hope so, I said. But no matter what, he's already got one true friend, his sister, Hildy. That's a pretty good start. Yes, Mila nodded. One true friend. My brother tooted the car horn again. Let's go, partner, I said. Sure, partner. Let's go. And we finished. Woohoo! So tomorrow is Feel Good Friday, so I'll read you a fun picture book. And since next week's the last week of school, I got to figure out what I'm going to read to you guys. All right, I hope you're having a great day. Bye.